Hi everyone, it's me, Rat, and today I wanted to talk about the Nintendo Switch 2 release because the response to this release has just been absolutely insane, and I feel like I really need to throw my 2 cents in here. If you've seen some of my TikToks or some of my GameCore videos, you probably know that I am a big fan of Nintendo and I always have been, but this reception to the Nintendo Switch 2 has just been, I don't know, kind of crazy to me, so I feel like I need to just talk about it, which I'm sure you know what I'm going to talk about, because it's the same thing that everybody's already talking about. So first of all, I just want to point this out real quick. I do like the new stand because the kickstand on the current Switch is I mean that's a joke, right? Does anyone use this thing with any degree of success? This little kickstand here. I mean, they might as well just not have that. That is ridiculous. I will say. I know I came here to defend Nintendo, but this is just that's bad. But anyway, so here's the trailer. You know, it looks great. It's looking cool. I really like the new Joy-Cons. They made them less rinky. It's looking great. But then, we get to the issue. We get to the big thing that everybody's talking about. It's about to happen right here in front of you. I hope you brace yourselves because apparently this is just awful. Let's see. Where is it? It's about to do it. Hold on. And oh, it's not happening right here. Yeah, here it is. This piece. This is the new controversy. People are already saying this is going to be a fail point. And originally I had a bunch of tweets up of people talking about it and a bunch of posts. I don't want to call anybody out, all right? I know no one cares, but I don't want to call anyone out. I don't want anyone to harass anyone over their opinions. I just want to say that this is it's dumb. What do you mean it's a fail point? You can't just, point at a thing at a console and say you think it's going to break. That's not how it works. Now, look. I do know that the Joy-Cons originally, I already said they're a little kind of dinky. I mean, I don't think anyone's going to fight you on that. I'm not a big fan of the Joy-Con control, really. It's kind of small. It's kind of hard to use. And, yeah, the whole stick drift thing, right? When Switch originally came out, they basically just weren't working. If you don't know what stick drift is, it's when, your character moves around on screen even though you're not touching your stick. Nintendo tried to pretend like it wasn't happening. They said that it just wasn't happening and that it wasn't a problem. But they eventually, admitted to it and they fixed it and they repaired old Joy-Cons for free. So, in the end, no harm done, I guess. But people were saying that this little connection piece essentially was just going to break on the Switch and just make it terrible. I don't really see how you reason that. I get that it's a thing, but it's not like it's a thing as in a point that could physically break. But I mean, that's the same. I mean, you can say any point of this could physically break. That seems silly to me. But here, you see how this is going to work? It's going to connect indirectly. You're not sliding it in like you are these Joy-Cons. You know how you kind of do that to them? We kind of slide them in. They're just going to connect right in, and then they're encased. You see it's inlaid right here. Like, the actual connection point isn't sticking out. It's inside here, so it's not like it's going to shear off. It's just going to pop off. It seems like we were just waiting to say anything bad about the Nintendo Switch 2. Look, and I get that Nintendo has not had the best reputation, but you can't just sit around and pretend like you're going to hate everything that comes out. Just say Nintendo's not for you. You don't like the direction, just move on. We just sit here. We sit here and we just wait for Nintendo to do anything, and then say that it's gonna be terrible. I mean, and I think this is really kind of gone into everything Nintendo does. I feel like we just wait for them to announce anything, and then we all just get angry, just instantaneously. And it's not just Nintendo, but I feel like it's especially Nintendo. I'm looking at the new Pokemon games that come out. We are already mad about whatever's in the new Pokemon game before we even play it. Now, okay, Scarlet Violet, right? Pokemon Scarlet Violet. I like both those games. I played both those games. I bought both versions. I love them. I think they're great. Now, did it have performance issues? Yes. Does it still have performance issues? I'm pretty sure. I don't have any anymore, but maybe some people still do. I don't know. So I'm not going to sit here and try to deny the fact that there are performance issues in Scarlet and Violet, because there are. But we did not even wait for Scarlet and Violet to come out and have performance issues for us to get mad. We were already, pulling up screenshots of Scarlet and Violet gameplay and showing old games that were apparently better even though they weren't. I feel like all we do now is just wait for Nintendo to do anything and just say that it's horrible. And I have specific evidence to back this up, not just random complaining about Pokemon Scarlet and Violet. So if you know at the end of this trailer, this is what I call my specific evidence that we just hate just everything already without even giving it a chance. Is this part of the trailer right here. I should have had it bookmarked or whatever, but I didn't. When they show a little bit of the new Mario Kart game, which looks like a new Mario Kart game. I was gonna say it looks cool, but it doesn't really look like anything. You see him back there. You see that one frame of Donkey Kong. We are so mad because we redesigned Donkey Kong a little bit. You barely see him, but people are they're just mad. I have him though. I've done they've captured this one screen for us on this thing called The new Donkey Kong seems ugly and bad. They've pulled this tiny little screenshot of him. It's like he looks terrible. He doesn't look terrible. What are we saying? They just made the little box around his eyes bigger. He looks like cartoonier, kind of like more retro. I don't see why we're upset. I feel like we just want to complain. So my point is, look, maybe you're not a Nintendo Switch person. Maybe you like to play on PC. Maybe you like to play Sony. Maybe you like to play on Xbox. That's fine. But the culture of just sitting around and just waiting for Nintendo to do something and then we all just come out of the woodwork, none of us have cared for 2 years and we all just say that everything's terrible, it's ridiculous. Why don't we let the Nintendo Switch come out and then complain properly when there probably are going to be real problems? There's real problems with the Nintendo Switch. I'm sure there'll be problems with the Switch too. But how about we stop just looking at pictures of things, just already saying things are bad? It's just silly. Maybe grabbing one screen grab. And I will defend here. At least you can see Donkey Kong, right? So if you're saying that you don't like the way he looks, you can at least fully see him. But I mean, I don't know. I feel like we're just jumping on everything. Well, maybe I'm wrong. Let me know. Maybe I'm just simping for Nintendo. Let me know what you guys think. Maybe we'll come back to this and I'll apologize and say that it is all terrible. But I don't know. I'm excited. I'll be getting it day one. I've been waiting for the Nintendo Switch 2 to drop forever. But let me know what you guys think. And of course, I cannot end a video without thanking the great people on our Patreon. That's Candyland and the Doctor. They do a lot here to help us out and keep us going. I really appreciate it. If you want to join the Patreon, check the link in the description below. And, help us out. It'd be great. Thank you. Also, we have a Discord. And if you want to leave a like and subscribe, of course, that always helps too. See you guys next time.